on the big screen here.
Oh, hi.
Hi. So, yeah, you get the first story.
Okay, I won't make it the whole story because it's not flash fiction. I don't write flash fiction. It's the one thing I don't do. I'm sorry, forgive me. But I thought I'd start out with this one. It's a fun story. It's called Greg Against the World. It's about a vampire who loves baseball. So we'll go with that. Killing. It's always been about the killing. The simple act could bring joy or sorrow. It didn't matter. One way or another, everything came back to killing. The rules to killing were clear, too. Kill one, you're a murderer. Kill 1,000, you've made a political statement. Kill millions? Just the cost of war, buddy. Get used to it. Greg figured he was in the political statement category at this point in his life. He just wasn't sure what he was trying to say. He wasn't stupid. There's one good reason he was still alive. He'd lived his long life as Gregor, as Germain, as George. Oh, he'd hated being George. The name that never ended. Geor, 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 and so on. And he'd lived enough other lives that a certain generic ennui had settled in. Yet, even immortals could be surprised, and Greg was no different. Evolution had taken a hard turn somewhere, and suddenly there were people who could fly, stop bullets with their skin, and even more extraordinary things. He'd seen one young lady walk through a wall to steal some ice cream. Nevertheless, despite the changes to the rules of the universe, Greg was still alive. He walked out of the alley, wiping the last drops of his evening meal off his chin, and caught a glimpse of a shadow slicing through the crowd. Who belonged to the shadow was a mystery, but what was not? It was another one of those damned metahumans. And they were a problem. Some of them wanted to kill all the immortals, and others wanted to enlist them in their various nefarious schemes. We will take over the world. And do what with it? There was never a clear answer to that. Only toddlers wanted a world wherein they were in complete control, toddlers and the weak. The world worked better when the ebb and flow of power left no single entity in charge. The worst, to Greg, were those who hearkened back to the halcyon days of yore. Greg had lived through them, and they had universally sucked. It was no fun being surrounded by disease, racism, and feudalist morons. I mean, sure, he fed on death and was immune to most diseases, but that didn't make watching them eat people from the inside pleasurable. And while a rigid caste system made it easier to prey on whatever the underclass was at the time, that meant spending a lot of time with the oppressed. And that, Greg could attest, was depressing as hell. The metas who wanted immortals alive were trying to create a world he didn't want to live in, and the ones who wanted them dead weren't trying to make him smile either. The ones who wanted him dead, and yes, he took that personally, claimed they were doing humanity a favor. Greg didn't quite line up with their point of view. In his mind, immortals, such as vampires like himself, provided a needed service. They culled the weak and dying and left the gene pool cleaner. The good news, for Greg at least, was that those who wished him ill tended to be on the slow end of the intelligence foot race. For some reason, the more powerful they got, the more mentally limited they were. Even the ones who could, at least, aspire to average intelligence seemed to be wanting in other regards. Outsmarting them wasn't the problem. Not getting killed by them was. They were getting quite pernicious simply by their burgeoning numbers. While they lived and died over normal lifespans, they couldn't be killed while breathing. The few who did retain a modicum of human cunning tended towards evil, such as it was defined these days, and concentrated on accomplishing whatever malevolent deeds they wanted to accomplish. Not successfully, of course, but it kept them busy and out of Greg's hair. They did all this without the help of immortals. It wasn't that immortals had a form of moral turpitude the metas were lacking. It was just that immortals tended to avoid the bright light, both allegorically and literally. Fame and power weren't conducive to a long life as far as they could tell, certainly not any form of serenity, and vampires were happier with their long view and placid life. Greg wandered the streets, checking out the latest shops and fashions while remaining cautious of any dangers, and decided to stop at his favorite bar. An old-school gin joint run by a retired mobster named, obviously, Tony. It was quiet and, most important to Greg, had baseball games on every TV. You wouldn't know it if you watched the news or even sports channels, but baseball was wildly popular with vampires. The political stillness resonated with them. Watching the players patiently wait for their moment to pounce was the perfect analogy for an immortal's life. Much better than soccer with its senseless running around or football with its grossly inhibited violence. No, baseball was their sport. Therefore, he wasn't at all shocked to see a few of his kind bellied up to the bar watching reruns of earlier games. Sunlight wouldn't kill vampires, but if it did make them wildly uncomfortable. Their skin would itch, and if the light was bright enough, bubble. Better to sleep the day away. Moonlight, after all, was nothing but reflected sunlight, albeit muted. It could tingle during a full moon, but that was easily dealt with by just staying out of its direct effects. Fortunately for vampires, most baseball games were played at night. The bar was a typical dive bar. A jukebox that never seemed to work, some tacky pinups of sexy girls on the walls, neon signs for products long ago abandoned by society, and a sticky smell of old whiskey and sweat. The bartender was a retired hitman named Louis. Greg liked his mind. Like all vampires, he could read the surface emotions of humans, and Louis were glacially constant. Pay for your drinks, and he liked you. Don't, and he killed you. See, clean and simple, just the way Greg liked it. I'll stop there. Time for someone else to play.
I was enjoying that.
It's going to go into a new scene, which will require me to read like 3 more pages. So I figured that's a good stop.
Let's put you over there, and we'll do that. All right, it's all yours.
Speaking of Pandora's box, I dated her in the 80s. No. All right. Since we were talking about this, and it's the only flash fiction thing I've ever written. No, I've written 2. One got published and this one didn't. So I'll read you the one that didn't, because the other one isn't horror. So it wouldn't fit here today. Here we go. The Existential Nothingness of Everwhen. So there's my body, cold and dead, lying crumpled with a bullet in its head, which, all in all, wouldn't be so bad if it weren't for the rats chewing on my fleshy parts. I mean, really, it's gross. I put a lot of work into that outfit, and now it's just ruined. Honest to God, if I'd known how this day was going to turn out, I would have just worn sweats. But no, I had to try and make a good impression. The heels were so cute. They did everything every girl wants heels to do. He had a YouTube page, videos about how to make the perfect lasagna. I made the eggplant one with a veggie ricotta and, oh, cross my heart and hope to die. Wait, yeah, never mind. Anyway, it was fucking awesome. I mean, better than a vibrator in the butt level of awesome. This dude knew his way around food. Suffice it to say, I liked it. Oh, looky, he's back. It's only been a few days. Nice way to treat a lady there, asshole. Now, what's he doing? Oh, come on, dude. Are you freaking serious? Get off of me. I'm not at my sexy best right now. You are being totally disrespectful. I can't watch this anymore. I wonder what the rest of this place is like. I mean, except for my dead body and the rats, which probably came with him, this room seems nice. Some enjoyable modern art, apparently well-made furniture, the whole bit. The kind of room that shows some money and lots of taste. Certainly doesn't belong to this guy. Maybe his mom. Oh, yeah. Hi, Mom. Thanks for the tacos. Don't mind the cadavers. Mom's itty-bitty pieces are in the walls here, I'd bet. Oh, Jesus, quit grunting. It's not like I'm going to respond. Time to see where I'm trapped for eternity. I wonder what's up here. Ooh, nice kitchen. I've always liked those islands. The matching cabinets are nice, too. I always wanted a kitchen like this. All right, enough screwing around. Time to figure this out. I'm dead. That much is obvious. But I'm not in heaven or hell or any other place I've read about. And I've read a lot. As best I can tell, I'm still in the exciting metropolis of Franklin Park. There's some stupid sports ball on the TV, and I can get around easy enough. But when I look in the mirror, I'm not there. And when I scream, which I did for the first 20 hours or so, no one can hear me. So what can I do? There's got to be more than this. And ask a stupid question. Have the mirror answer in a swirling amalgam of smoke script. Yeah. Jesus, jumping Christ. I can't read this language. It doesn't even look like a language. It's like finger painting on acid. Can you do this in English, please? Okay. French, that's closer. But I stopped speaking French when I was 12. Mr. Brown was a stud, but he got replaced by Mrs. Huffenmeyer, and oh, what a bitch. It's damn near impossible to make French unsexy, but she did it. Voulez-vous coucher avec moi? Sounded like a drunken German with hiccups when it emanated from her permanently chapped lips. Ruined it for me forever. Come on, Mayor, work with me here. You may be the only thing I can talk to for perpetuity. What's that? No, damn it, I don't want German. I was just making a point. English, you stupid piece of glass. Okay, I'm sorry. No need to get pouty. I'm sorry. All right, then. These are English words. They are the best words. What do they mean? Let's see. Maybe some mystical meaning, a deeper look at the universal id, and a brush with the cosmic ego. Yogurt death. Vulva. Baphomet. Christ, your handwriting is horrible. Oh, Baphomet. Okay, that's a little better. So what's going on here? Are you some sort of divine portal of inspiration? This is like watching someone type in quicksand. Okay, I'll wait. The existential nothingness of Everwhen has been broken. Well, scrah. That's obvious to anyone who knows how those words go together. Not me, of course, but there has to be someone. The you of now is wrong. The you of now made the him of then and the him of now, and that is wrong. Mirror, mirror on the wall, make some freaking sense. Oh, dude, what the heck are you doing now? There is no way I'm going to find that enjoyable. Did your mommy teach you to do that with your tongue? Oh, there is no way I would have found that pleasurable even if I was alive. Where the heck do you buy something like that? And why? Oh, come on. My butthole is not that pliant. Am I really dead? I mean, I thought so, but now I'm not so sure. I can talk to a mirror, kind of. I can see, but, well, thank God, not feel. Dude violating me. Oh, no. I can sense time. Not sure I could do that if I was eternal or whatever it is when you're dead. Okay. So if the LSD-inspired visions of the mirror are to be believed, I'm not supposed to be dead. Okay, mirror, what the heck do I do? Dingle the yang thing, not worry the horticulture. Many will be the joys you can fix. Yeah, that's clear. What was that noise? Oh, joy upon joy. The SWAT team's here. I mean, they've been looking for the dude. You can't blame them. He's kind of a homicidal dick. Ooh, that cop is hot. I always wanted to do a Latina chick. She is yours. You must take her. She was meant to do the goodbye from her hand, but that's changed, and now this is true. Got to think about this. So right, I have this right? She was supposed to kill herself, but didn't because this dude killed me? Yes, all went false. And how do I make this right? Take her, be here, interrogate him. Wait. You mean I get to live in that hot body, use info only I know to make sure he rots in jail and gets butt slammed by every lonely bubba in the cell block while I get to go on with my life wearing a smoking hot bod? What about the chick who currently inhabits the smoking hot bod? Won't she want to keep it? Her to her family will go. Her to where she needed to be for years will be. Okay, sounds fair. Okay, hon, off you go to the great near after. I hope you find peace there. Holy bat crap boy wonder, this body's even hotter from the inside. Geez, this chick must work out every day. Okay, quick check on my ID. So, that's who I am. Cool. And I'm a lieutenant. Yeah, good pay. Some freedom, a couple of pics in her wallet. All hot chicks. That's okay. I can make that work. Ooh, screaming awesome. She keeps all her passwords typed on a card. This is going to be much easier. Ooh, ouch. Ooh, the cops do not like this dude at all. Well, I'll just say he fell down a lot. Ain't like he did me any favors. The keys are for a Toyota, and there's only one Toyota with flashing lights in the window, so I bet that's mine. I do believe the mirror is smiling. Near when unbroken is, ever when mends. Sadness and joy live together. Use the now to get to the then. Okay, I can do that, I think. So, it says here your name is Michael Thompson from Pella, Iowa, and you sell windows. The end.
What the heck were you smoking, Bill?